Hello, happy people. The journey of Roohbaru has arrived at a beautiful half, and from here, we'll be exploring India's most glorious state. It is here we'll explore how the bringing together of cultures weave magic. This beautiful Indian state is extremely special because it has, over the time, built a deep connection with all of us. Now you may ask how? Well, a lot of our everyday essentials, including tea, coffee, in fact, even the spices that sit on our shelves, come from here. That's how well every culture infuses with this revered state of ours. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Roohbaru Exploring India. The last we spoke, we were indulging in the experience of caravanning at the naturally endowed city of Udupi. From here, we'll be moving to our next destination of the journey. Brace yourselves to enter the culturally abundant, nature's bounty, and God's own country, Kerala. Now, without further ado, let's take you to our first destination, the coastal city of Kannur. Since the state has a rich geography and a myriad of cultures, we thought it would be best to explore with someone who knows the place in and out. And so, Tindus Heritage, an experiential tourism company in Kerala, took the charge of being our partners throughout this voyage. And we knew we had trusted the perfect people with this when we arrived at our accommodation, a private beach house at Kannur, presenting you the Chera Rock Beach House. Classic Malabar-style architecture, a beautiful beach and solitude is what defines this property. It is here that we met our trip captain by Tindus Heritage and another crazy addition to the crew, Alan. He'll be guiding us throughout our Kerala experience. While we enjoyed the entire beach to ourselves, little did we know that the staff of Chera Rock Beach House was busy laying a beautiful and equally scrumptious candlelight dinner for us. After a lively night, we moved to the Murapilangat beach, a 6-kilometer stretch of fine seaside drive-through. And what we couldn't experience in Goa, we did that here and did that to the core. Having had a fun time driving on the Malabar coast, we are now headed to the highlight of the day. We'll be trying our hands on ocean kayaking into the Arabian Sea. Now, none of us has done that before, so the excitement did come along with a little fear. But the professionals here made us comfortable with their instructions and briefing. So we filled our liability forms, put on the life jackets, and took our kayaks into the water. In front of the massive sea, we felt like a tiny speck of grain.
आज आगे जाने के लिए जैसे ही हमारे पैर हम लोग ओशन में एंटर करेंगे तो हमारे साथ बड़े बड़े सामने से वेव्स आते रहेंगे। आपको आगे जाने के लिए क्या करना है, बॉडी को आगे लीन करिए, पैडल आगे लीन करना है, आगे से लेके पीछे को पुल करने के लिए इसको बोलते हैं फॉरवर्ड पैडल। फॉरवर्ड मतलब हम लोग आगे जाएंगे, पानी नीचे जाएगा।
In no time, we got comfortable rowing and arrived at this beautiful, beautiful island. A vast sea, a tiny piece of land, and just Team Roohbaru. In that moment, the world did revolve around us. Now the kayaks are tiny and you're literally at the surface with the sea. It wouldn't have been possible to capture all of these moments had it not been for our gear partners Backpacker. The waterproof sports camera they provided us, among other recording gears, saved these moments for us for lifetime. It's not even 24 hours in Kerala and we are already out of words. We'll now be heading from the beaches to the very popular hilly terrain of the region. And our next stop is the heaven for tea lovers, Wayanad. Coming back to the hills feels like coming back home. And our home in Wayanad is the Brookside Resort by Abad Properties. After a long ride, all we wanted was a cozy room and a pool to relax, and Brookside was perfect for it. Shalom, happy people! This is Team Roohbaru and we are exploring the hilly side of Kerala today. So we have come to the very, very, very pretty, very green Wayanad. So the name of our hotel is the Brookside. It's by the Abad Properties and the place is just dreamy. Surrounded by the mountains, surrounded by the hills. Sorry, not the mountains, the hills. This place is absolutely lush green and has some very pretty tea plantations just outside the hotel. So today on the list we are going to first explore the property. It's the Brookside, so obviously there is a stream walk here, so we'll go there, see what is around the property, then we'll probably go for a tea plantation, and there are certain hikes that the property owners are recommending us to try, so we are definitely in for it, and we'll see you doing all that stuff pretty soon. दे दो ना हाथ में पकड़ने को चूजा। Talk about every shade of green, and Wayanad has it. And so we decided to take some cinematic sequences of the place. We'd like to mention here that despite being on a continuous run since so many days through all kinds of landscapes, we are least worried about all the heavy camera gears we are carrying. All thanks to this super comfortable, highly ergonomic and a friend of tough times, the Yumi bag. It is for the first time when the team is fighting to carry the bag. all thanks to the inbuilt massager technology. You can find more information about this product in the description below. Having explored the property and the surroundings, we dedicated this day to allow our bodies to relax and reset, for tomorrow has a toughie on the list. It's a new day in God's own country, and Wayanad Tourism has arranged a tea plantation and trek to the Priyadarshini Hills for us. After yesterday's leisure, we are all set to try our fitness at today's activities. I'm drowning on dry land. So we are at the official rest house of the Wayanad Tourism government, and they are pampering us with some nice breakfast and all, doing Sarkari stuff. Come, I'll show you. Happy people, it is day 21st of the Roohbaru Exploring India and a beautiful morning in the tea estates of Wayanad, Kerala. So what's in for today is we got this very nice opportunity that the Wayanad Tourism has invited us to explore a trek which they consider is a must visit while you are in Wayanad. So it's the Cherapalli Peak Trek. And it's a trek of around 1.5 and 2 hours, so we're very excited for it.
किसका तुमने शक्तिमान जगा दिया आप तुम देखना अरे क्या बताएं
पास
So guys, after 2 hours of trekking through the tea plantation estates and through a big uncharted forest area, we are finally here at the peak, and this is Wayanad for us.
Compile, drone shot, doom, drone shot. We told, timeless. Big chick, kadam. Back to vlogs.
So I think it had been a whole lot of days around the sea, and we are the people from the mountains, and so yeah, we were kind of missing the mountains. It was a hot and tiring day, but absolutely worth it. However, all we now wanted was a peaceful and leisurely place to unwind. And so we had to ourselves this gorgeous colonial era resort perched upon the Parsons Tea Estate. Hi guys, this is day 21 of Roohbaru Exploring India, and this is our last day here in Wayanad. So as I told you before that we were ideally supposed to stay for 2 nights, but because of the trekking that we did today, we had to extend our stay for 1 night. So this day that we have taken here right now is called the Parsons Plantation Estate, and it's called the Parsons Plantation Experience. And this entire property is so epic. It is so epic that I do not have words to express it. Just look at it for yourself. Having had a time of life, we had our meals and retired for the night. Tomorrow would be a really long drive, longer than any of the time we've been on the roads during this trip. We are moving further south of Kerala at the tea plantation hub of India, Kerala's prettiest hill station, Munnar.